Howdy, y'all. Welcome. Today is the day. Today is the day that we start Doomsday Dreams. Hence the title, Day of Judgment. Doomsday, Day of Judgment. So I'm so excited to finally start Doomsday Dreams with everyone, and um, I'm a little nervous as well because I remember who people told. I would not told me, but I remember who people posted on Twitter and Discord about the feelings and all the stuff that went down in Doomsday Dreams. So I'm nervous. I'm excited and really nervous and afraid. But yeah. Howdy, Gabriella. Howdy, Flay. Welcome. Just in time. Let me pull up the game. Hold on just a second. Okay. Yeah. I'm so nervous. Okay, I don't know how we gonna start off. Like, are we gonna start off at the beach? Or we gonna start off, somewhere else? I don't know. Like, I don't know how you could, like, how, I know, but I'm trying to see how you can go from the end of Downfall to this. Oh, I should have read the description. Okay. But let me move this up so I can read it. Tokyo, during the year in which the world was prophesied to end. Okay, so we in the the realm that's um above the story. Actually, the prophecy has already become a reality. It was all so quiet. The hustle, bustle, and tragedies of 300 meters below couldn't reach me up here. There was no longer anyone who would say anything in response to my whisper. Endings are always anticlimactic, or at least they weren't supposed to be. Oh, the gall of you to say that. Oh, what joy! Nights this fine are hard to come by. After all, today is the day my dearest desire is fulfilled. You should celebrate it too. This world's end, the way your friends ended up, the whereabouts of the fantasy. They were all the result of your choices. Okay. Oh, an eclipse. I spent a long time thinking. The speed at which time's change grows faster day by day. All information is spread in an instant, becomes boring just as quickly, and once it's drained of all worth, something else rises to take its place. And when that difference is born from the presence of a shape, a body is torn away along with all the common sense coagulated over it. Where do you find true value? Look, spectator, and burn into your retinas. Look how the world changes and then proceeds to end. Look what's left after it happens. There will be nothing left, beside the fact that it'll be over. If the world ends, MAMIYA will be over too. Upon hearing my answer, a gust of wind hit us as the man smiled with intense joy. This music, oh my gosh. Not at all. After it ends, MAMIYA. Oh. Oh, wow. MAMIYA will stop being fantasy and become something that can exist. My dearest desire has finally been fulfilled. The flesh, the bones, the warmth I've been wanting for 300 years is finally here. There's no need for any roundabout nonsense. There's no barrier between flesh and the mind. After all, when the world ends, all that's left here is perspective. MAMIYA. Uh, okay. All the CGs in the beginning. I like it. Also, let me turn the. I just realized the game audio is not on. Let me turn that on so y'all can hear the music too. Okay. Ah, I will never accept or tolerate your existence. Fine by me. Shoot. Try and kill me, Natsume. If you do, it'll be proof that MAMIYA has a body. Why are you so... I'm so happy. Finally, everyone's desires will come true. Through the world's end, the shared illusion will be complete. Why are you so fixated on proving MAMIYA's existence? Is it really worth the world's end? Come on, try killing me, spectator. Full your hatred and despair. And prove that MAMIYA exists. Okay. Okay. We start with a bang. We begin it with a bang. Oh my god. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, so we do go back to the beach. Flesh scattered about and touched my cheek. It felt warm. There was no story beyond this sea. This was because I stubbornly refused to accept the reality before me. Kikuchiryo was standing in place, dumbfounded. Tojo Minato and Morichika Haruki began running over as they realized that something wasn't right. The cold waves crashing nearby and the warm friends around me were frozen in time. And this was all because I couldn't accept this. Did you know? Yes. Then why didn't you stop me? You could have done that much. You can't accept this? Accept this conclusion? And end in this tragic? This is supposed to be the true course of the story. Oh wait, this is supposed to be the true course of the story? Why did this happen to him? I fell to my knees and desperately gathered all scattered pieces of flesh. Why is it just Suo Keito? Why just him? When I look again, I noticed that the pieces I had gathered up turned to paper. Why? Good job making a choice. You did well. And I'm not saying that just to make you feel better. You put 3 on one side of the scale and 1 on the other, and you chose correctly. When I heard those words, all blood was drained from my face. The years 2012 and 1999, the weight of my friends' lives. Had I actually put some of my friends over others? Oh, okay. If I'm understanding this correctly, that when he decided which year is which, I guess when he decided that it's 2012, Suo Keito, who died in like 1989 or something like that, he had to die since wait, maybe I confused myself, but I'm guessing I'm assuming on most basic levels that when he decided which year was which, the group, one of the people from the 1999 group or the 2012 group, whoever was not supposed to be in the story, once the year was decided, they had to be removed from the story. So I guess when they decided 2012, Suo Keito from 1999 had to be removed from the story, so then he killed himself? Is that what he's saying? It's something I couldn't do. No! I didn't mean for this to happen. In a fit of rage, I grabbed MAMIYA. He didn't resist one bit. Give him back! Give Suoketo back to me! Please. He's my dearest friend. Let me save him. I want him to live. For a moment, MAMIYA's expression changed as though he was about to cry. If I could bring him back, we would have done it already. Yeah, okay, I see. But this is 2012. Suoketo doesn't exist here. I don't want to see your face right now, librarian. Congratulations! You finally set the true course of a story. Your first one. Yeah. What a wonderful first step. This calls for celebration. Thank you. Her excitement made me feel guilty, since I was completely out of it. The only thing on my mind was Suoketo's final smile, and MAMIYA's face when it looked like he was about to cry. Huh? Who is this? Wait, who is this? Okay, wait, who is this? You don't seem very focused. Anything on your mind? Is he another spectator? Okay, you don't seem very focused. Anything on your mind? Well, yes. Wait! You opened my face. Who are you? How would you like your pound cake? Oh, you already came. Do you know him? Let me introduce him. This is... Hello, I'm a skilled spectator, and from today onwards, I'll be tutoring you. A harmless face and a drawn-out voice. Let's get along, you silly little newbie. Pop playfully, Pot scathingly, he introduced himself and extended his hand. When I gave him a handshake, I noticed a faint sense of cypress tree. A new Kara, okay. Interesting. Was he sent so they can keep me in my place since I went and interfered and, you know, did all types of stuff without permission? They got him so they can put me back in my place. This is not to me. Just recently, he finally set the true course of a book. Oh? But that's like beating slime in an RPG. Is that really something worth celebrating? He used not to be able to do even that much. I've heard about you. You're the spectator with memories, right? Do all spectators have I just noticed. Do all spectators wear coats and gloves? Because both of them, they both wearing like a trench coat type thing with gloves on their hands. And you got tasked to deal with the world you live in, correct? If that's not going well, why not ask for a change? Oh, but Mr. Spectator, would you really bend our Lord's will so casually? And you're the same as ever, huh? Honestly, that's all the more reason to get this over with. So, proper spectators do their jobs as quickly as they can? I really don't get you. You're basically the only one in the heavens who's passionate about this job. He opened a black book and took out a quill pen. Nobody actually knows what's right, so you can go about it randomly. Like this. Just make a line and 1, 2, 3. He made lines and tore out the pages with an oddly satisfying rhythm that left me dumbfounded. Huh? What? This is terrible. You can't just be doing that just willy-nilly. Like, what? Oh, what such speedy hands. How wonderful. Th- that was how it's supposed to be done. No, you set in the course of people's lives, these people's life stories. Like, you need to take the time and really consider what you're doing to these people. Anyway, let me explain a spectator's job. As he began talking, book in hand, the librarian went away as if she had some business to take care of. Books untouched by spectators only have a few lines in them, just some text that acts like an abstract of sorts. He opened the book and showed that it was more blank pages than text. It seemed like a book that didn't have its truth set in stone yet, just like the story I was dealing with. And when we spectate them, they start to be filled in. The moment he caressed the book with the palm of his hand, it grew more than double in size. See how spectating it made the draft swell up? It's a bit misleading to say that we spectators ourselves are made of ink, but well, you could think of it like that. He also added that he wasn't particularly good at explaining things, all while working non-stop. You then make it thinner by cutting out the possibilities that are unlikely to be part of the true course, and run a pen over whatever's in stone. He tore out several pages, sending them flying. That was what I had done back when I set the date to 2012. Pieces of paper fell and vanished before touching the ground. You might have to add a description every now and then, but it's usually just a little course correction at most. You rarely have to actually write anything. Though, when you do, you really do. With a cynical expression, he lightly waved his hand. Anyway, as you repeat all this, you eventually get a complete, settled story. The book that had been repeatedly growing and contracting finally assumed a size that was just right and became a well-paced, complete story. In a way, a spectator's job is to interpret the few lines of our text our Lord gave us. Everyone interprets things differently, but what's impossible doesn't happen. See? It's simple. Uh-huh. So yeah, this job could be done in a snap. What are you working on right now? This one? Whoa. He was clearly disturbed. Huh. So this is what happens to books when you just spectate them without setting their true course. But I just can't accept it. I can't accept the way the story ends. You can't accept it? What's that supposed to mean? Don't let your ego drive your decisions on the story. A bundle of hundreds of papers fell to the floor. But wanting those you love to be happy is only natural, isn't it? Who in their right mind would accept the fate in which their friends die? And so, even if this was driven purely by ego, I wanted to save them. Goodbye, Dio. To save them. My eyes reddened and tears began rolling down my cheeks. Huh? What? Save them. What a pain. I shouldn't have agreed to this. You're making it look like I'm bullying you. Come with me for a sec. As I broke down crying, the spectator dragged me somewhere else. Oh, this is terrible. Ooh, new background. So, have you calmed down yet, you silly goose? Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. You had taken me deeper into a long hallway covered in portraits. You've got a runny nose. You even gave me a tissue to blow my nose with. He called me a silly goose, but I really felt like I was in no position to be arguing against calling me names. Anyone calling me names. That surprised me. I haven't seen tears in a while. You're a bit like a baby, huh? So embarrassing. I get that you're deeply attached to the story you've been given. Still, that doesn't mean you can slack on your job as a spectator. You need to set the truths and make the book complete. If you delay that just because you don't like how they end, the story will lose its structure. Which means that'll be in limbo. Definitely not a fate you want for any story. You're a spectator, so you do understand how majestic it is to be written to Akashic records, don't you? I do. I knew it since I first found myself here, like it's instinct. Right? And if you have too many ifs, the book will be bloated and drag on. That's an awful thing for a story. That's like leaving it half dead. As I lost myself in thought, the man, seemingly impatient, whispered something else. People began their existence as ideas here in the heavens above. Huh. The words, like a line from a poem, made me look up. Speaking of which, that just reminded me. Um, I guess not all people become spectators. Yeah, not all people become spectators after death. That's only applies to some people. Because I was gonna say, if Suo Keito died in like 1989 or something like that, um, no, when not when I was saying 1989, he was born probably born. He was born in that time period. He died in like 2000. Died 2003. Yeah, I remember 2003. If he died in 2003, right? Um, wouldn't he go back to heaven, to the heavens? Like, I guess he wouldn't become a spectator, so I guess he could just, I guess, be reincarnated. I don't know. But it's like, how come he's able to be in a story that, well, I guess because the story mixes 1999 and 2012. But it's like, Natsume is supposed to have already died, right, by the time the story, because he's going, his 2012 is his story after his death, after his funeral. So it's like, I guess it's multiple universes. I guess if multiple universes create multiple different versions of the same person, so I guess that version of Suo could still exist in a story, even though he already died. I don't know. I'm just thinking because I was like, if Natsume is in the heavens after dying, how is Suo Keito alive in the able to be alive in a version of the story? But I don't know. Maybe I'm just overthinking it. They told you this, didn't they? We were here before we were born in the world below. I breathe in the scent of dust combined with a sense of nostalgia. That is idea. It lingers in this place, devoid of any flesh. That is how all souls are. Do you understand? Yeah. Yeah, I guess it is kind of like Schrodinger's cat. It's not just you, either. The friends in the story that you're so invested in were all ideas as well. So the, so the souls here are chosen by our Lord, cross the river of oblivion, and are born as people? He looked at me with damp eyes that betrayed no emotion. That is what the stories are. For idea, our origin, the greatest desire of all is. Wait. The greatest desire of all is to gain a body and leave some sort of mark. For us to mistreat books is a sin. So, you silly goose, you should keep on setting the truths. That's what's best for you and your friends. How should I refer to you, by the way? What a strange thing to say. We spectators are a collective that don't require personal indicators such as names. But if you gain a body after being an idea and went on to be chosen as a spectator, then you must have been an individual with a name someone else would use, right? Perhaps. No, unlike you, the rest of us don't have memories, so I can't be sure. His expression was laced with a hint of sadness as well as nostalgia. He looked almost like a brother, remembering the smile of a younger sister. Perhaps he too had experiences. Wait, perhaps he too had experienced stories that impacted him. How about you give me a nickname then? Huh? A nickname? Referring to him as a senior would just make me think of the person behind the door. I'll call you Nidome. Why Nidome? Nidome? Nidome. Okay, I guess knees too, right? Do. Oh, do is like as in ichido, nido, so do is time. And then me is like makes an ordinal number or cardinal number. Which one's ordinal numbers are like first, second, third, right? Okay, nido me. Okay. That means second. I went I went for that because you're the second other spectator I met. Was that too simplistic? No, Nido me. Huh. I like it quite a bit actually. Oh, isn't that cute? A smile appeared on his face as he stood up and began walking away. Oh, that's nice. Please wait. I chased after him. I found Nidome on one of the countless portraits hanging here. Did this hall also have a portrait of me? Or of the senior? Once Nidome's lecture was over, I was left alone. After that, I found myself going into the darkness I wasn't allowed to visit. Phew, I'm so at peace here. The other folk of the library just tell me to work the moment they see me. Though, I guess it's my own fault for being indecisive and not sending in truths. I muttered that to myself, but there was no one around to respond. The wise yet standoffish voice behind the door was no longer there. There's so much I want to ask you. I took out the handgun I considered on me and grasped it tightly before my chest. It was the only proof left that I had an ally. Forget I said that. I'm just having a moment of weakness. I'll be leaving now. As I began to turn around, I heard footsteps behind me. I hastily hid the handgun and quieted my breathing. As the footsteps drew closer, a scent hit my nose. It was the scent of refined black tea, the pleasant scent of a cypress tree. I'm going to assume that the scent of a refined black tea is the librarian, and the pleasant scent of a cypress tree is Nidome, because I don't know. I guess I don't have. Has the librarian drunk tea? I don't know. Maybe because I just headcanon her as like a British person that she's drink tea, but I don't even know if she drinks tea. But I kind of feel like that she would represent the refined black tea. Maybe that's not true. But I'm pretty sure the last one is Nidome. Let's see. Okay. Um. Well, I'm curious to see who this is. So, it was the scent of refined black tea. I knew of only one person who had this sip about them. Okay, the librarian, I was right. Okay. What are you doing here? Miss Librarian, I believe I've told you many times that you shouldn't come here. Oh, mate, I am in the darkness. Maybe I should have told you the man instead of the librarian. I don't want her to catch me here. I feel like she's gonna repulse me. I'm sorry, but this place really calms me down and helps me think. What I mean is that the thoughts you have here are negative. I solicited a famous spectator to help you for a reason. See, I was right. They really got the spectator because they wanted to put me back in my place. She didn't seem to like the fact that I communicated with the senior. But then why would she come here, knowing wait. Then why would she come here where he'd been kept? Now then, let us head back. Did you know my senior? I mean, the spectator that was confined here. Excuse me? When my senior, when he disappeared, you gave me details about it, so I assume you're on good terms. No, I wouldn't say that we were acquainted. He was a busy sort, and he likely only saw me as one of the people in the background. So you call him your senior? I saw a sharp glint in her eyes. Yes, I'm sorry, I'll try not to give names to... Just like me. There was a time when I also called him that. Did you come here because you miss him? Of course not! He's a sinner! She raised her voice, which was very unlike her, before calming down and clearing her throat. We cannot find it. Huh? We haven't been able to find one of his possessions after he vanished. A handgun. Oh my gosh. Woo! Uh-oh, that's me. My heart skipped a beat. It's a dangerous tool. If you do find it, please make sure not to touch it. Immediately report it to me. What does it look like? I felt as if she knew all about the weapon I had on me. I'm not familiar with its appearance, but what matters is that it was loaded with red bullets. Red bullets? Interesting. That's a very interesting detail. Red bullets? How are they different from normal ones? Oh, okay. Interesting. They can kill spectators. Beings who are otherwise immortal. Kill spectators. It almost felt like the handgun touching my chest was shaking. Was my senior... Was he locked up because he used it to kill someone? That is not something you need to know. The heavy pressure she was emitting rendered me speechless. She's so intimidating. She's so intimidating. What you should know is that red bullets are so potent they can kill with just a touch. Uh-oh, you better be careful. If you find the gun, do not touch it and report it to me immediately. All right. And do not dare keep it a secret. Knowing you, you probably died to it by accident. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Is that foreshadowing? I'm so scared. Am I going to die to that bullet at the end of the game? I'm so upset. I feel like that's foreshadowing. Hey, you. You know what I want to say, right? What a coincidence. I myself felt I had to consult you. About how we would handle Natsume. He's a funny guy, but he sure is troublesome. His helplessness does make him seem more charming, but a spectator with emotional investments is no good. Those feelings of his must go. Those feelings of his must go. Silly goose. Natsume. Okay. He keeps saying silly goose like that's like his trademark nickname for us. So that just reminds me is that I have a cousin, a younger cousin on my mother's side of the family, and we never really hung out much. But one of the times I do remember, she's like a toddler, so like obviously we're not gonna be hanging out much. But my mom, she watched my cousin one day. She was watching my cousin for like a certain time, and she came over to our house, and we were playing games with her, trying to keep entertained as the big cousins, and we were playing Monopoly. Well, not just Monopoly, but when we were just there, whenever we, like, especially when we played Monopoly, and we try to teach her how to play the game, right? And you know, she's a toddler, so she doesn't know how these games work. She just plays the games however she wants to play the games. So when we would try to do stuff that she deemed was incorrect, she said, "That's not right, silly goose." You know, she would always call us silly gooses or silly geese. Ooh, I said silly gooses, silly geese. So my sister since picked that up from my cousin, and now she calls us silly goose. You know, so hearing him say silly goose is kind of reminding me of that. Natsume. What is this about? Is this something good happen? Did you get the sweets you like? My, how charming. Huh? Silly little baby. Oh my gosh. Silly little baby. It's time for a practical exam. A practical? I'm sorry, but I'm still not confident enough to do that story. Oh gosh. I don't like these people. I don't like these people. That's why we'll help you out. We'll rewrite the way you think. Uh-oh, I don't like this. Hmm? Huh? I'll bring more tea. A lot more. I don't like this. They're trying to brainwash me. I hope I don't become the villain of this. I hope they don't brainwash me and I become a villain. I don't like that. Oh, yes. Please. Hmm? Anyway, it's time. We'll start your lesson in how to end a story. Okay. I am being brainwashed. But I love this CG though. They look so cute. The librarian and Midome. Well, poor Natsume, he's being brainwashed. Here, just make a line and 1, 2, 3. Writing is simple. You already have all the materials for it. Ah, ah, ah! And the best is the one that finishes them. My, what a wonderful spectator! Ah, my head. It feels like it's gonna split open. And here, just make a line and 1, 2, 3. Make a line, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Make a line. 1, 2, 3. No, that's me. I see your eyes. Your eyes are hazy. Please, no, don't listen to these people. I see your eyes. They're hazy right now. Snap out of it. I did it. I did it. Good. Now you just need to offer it and you'll be done. Would that make it impossible to change the story again? Have you ever used a marker on a book that's already in print? Good point. I'll read it one last time. Excited about the completion of the story, I opened the book. Excuse me! So, okay. So, we gonna reread the book and experience the story that we created under the direction of Nidome. Right now, will we be able to change anything? Like, is he going? I don't know. I'm scared right now. I don't want to read it. I don't know what he did to it. I don't like it. Okay, let me read it though. Tokyo, 2012, the year on which the world was prophesied to end. Natsume died. I'm nervous. What did they do to the story? December 28th, 2012. Here lies Natsume Soichiro. Time to go beyond the light. That moment, I instantly vanished. Natsume? Did I just vanish like from thin air? Like, did they see me disappear? Like, okay, no, okay. They're just nervous that I just disappeared. I thought they just saw me vanish. Natsume? Where are you? Hey! Huh? Hey, where are you? Dude, come on. Come on. Everyone had been relying on me. What about the game, man? Didn't you just say you were gonna beat me at billiards? You can't be serious. You okay with me taking this win and running? Dude. Weren't you gonna pick a flower for me? A flower that would suit me? I was gonna pay you back by adding a bouquet of flowers that suit you. Don't mess with my plans like that. Where are you, damn it? Don't mess with us like that. Without you, I can't get as many cheap eggs. That's no good. Cheap eggs. I'm missing that though. I don't get that. Okay, I remember that at the end of Morichika's room, we were gonna play billiards again. Like we played dots. I think we played dots the first time, and we were gonna play billiards. I remember that. And I remember going out to pick flowers, like because Tojo Minato brought flowers to the barren ground to give to Natsume. But I don't remember the eggs though. I'm confused. I don't get that reference. Midori, do you know anything about Natsume? Nope. But you met him, right? At my place? I don't know. I don't remember. No, wait, no, 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 I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. This is just like how at the end of the 1999 people, when MAMIYA disappeared. Oh my god, I don't like it. When MAMIYA disappeared, they went around asking people that they knew about Natsume, and no one knew about Natsume. Only these people knew. Only these people knew who he was. And then that's when they went in a downward spiral, you know, to insanity. So I don't know. It sounds like that's what's gonna happen to Kikuchi, Morichika, and Tojo. I don't like it. I don't like it. Okay, so they're gonna go shopping discounts together. Okay, I see. I don't remember that, but okay, I guess that's what they're talking about. Why would you say that? Quit being mean. I'm not. You're the one who's stop being mean. I really didn't see him. Sorry about that. Seriously. But why? I don't like it. I don't like this. I can't reach my phone. I'm just now realizing I don't even know where he lives. It's so one-sided. This is after I showed him where my place is. Is the wilted yellow flower the only thing you left in my place? I don't like this. I don't like it. It's so sudden. And this music is not helping. This music is not helping. Yeah, I know. I myself did this to other people. But I was never this cruel to them. You can't just vanish like that after cracking open someone's heart and doing whatever is in there. Doing whatever in there. Just don't do that, damn it. Oh, I hate it. And also, I noticed how Suo Keito is nowhere to be found, as if he never existed in their lives. Minato, Morichika. We're the only ones who know about Natsume. Just us. The ones who agreed to meet up and give Natsume Soichiro something for his next life. Okay. They have some memory of it being a fourth person. Was it really just the three of us? What? No, I'm just imagining things. No, you're not. No, you're not. Exactly. Huh? What am I saying? This is gonna end the story, so it's fine. Or at least it should be. No, no, it's not. Is it really though? Why doesn't anyone remember Natsume? No, I just wanted to keep you all further away from MAMIYA. Natsume was definitely there. Forget about me. Let's just end the story. Is there a point? Is there a point to living? No! In a world without Natsume? Why would you even ask that? No! No! Because all you did is change who they depended on. The next thing I knew, Mamiya was whispering next to me. I've told you this before. Well... Wait, I told you this before. Well, I guess that's just how it is. The story is told like patchwork of known pages. But if the story ends, that's for the best. That's what Nigome said. And I wanted to look at him. I turned my back on Mamiya, but he stayed close. Mamiya, snap him out of it. Mamiya, snap him out of it, please. I never thought I'd be asking you to help, but please, I need you to get him back in his senses. Bring him back to his senses, because Nigome and the librarian are ruining him in the story. Don't you think that what the characters are doing and saying is a bit familiar? I know what you're trying to say. Exactly, it's just like what happened after Mamiya disappeared in 1999, right? But what else could I do? This is the only path I can cling to. Yeah. It's an ending that can't be avoided. No matter how much you struggled, you were just like me. Okay, maybe not, actually. Maybe you should be quiet, please. Or maybe, no. Maybe that might make him irritated and get him back to taking action. You're just like me. Yes, okay, I see what Mami is doing. I see it. Actually, keep talking. I think you're doing something. I could feel my eyebrows twitch upon hearing those words. Yeah. I don't like that. I don't know why, but I really don't like that. I was about to finally conclude this story, but for some reason, I almost felt like crying. Weird. This seemed like something to be happy about. I felt like a child throwing a tantrum in a toy shop. I just wanted to whine and stay where I was. I didn't get what this was about, but I really didn't like it. If you don't like this, then how about you think for a bit, spectator? As I hung my head, Mamiya's hands grabbed my cheeks. Stop doing what someone else tells you or wants you to do and use that brain inside the body you're so proud of. Will you really be satisfied if you complete the story as it is now? Before my scattered mind could be mad at Mamiya for touching me, I wonder why he was acting so desperate. The serious look in my eyes pierced my heart. Are you sure you want to close off the mystery, the conclusion, and Mamiya like it is right now? The skin touching my cheek was oddly warm. He was talking to me with an expression completely unlike the nightmare I've been up against until now. Are you seriously okay with just leaving Surikato dead? Just him? Those heterochromic eyes were trembling with my faded vision. Hey, Natsume. Right. Okay. Yes, thank you, Mamiya. Thank you. My name wasn't Silly Goose, a spectator. I was just Natsume. I'm not. And I'm not okay with any of this. I still feel like that there's some of Suoketo's blood on my face. I let out a deep breath and fixed my leather gloves to regain my senses. If I set this as the year 2012, Suoketo's very existence will be erased. Of course it will. He died in 2003. There's no way he could have met them. No one would know him. They wouldn't be friends. There's no way I can digest something that feels this off. If I could bring him back, I would have done it already. You're the only one who could change the story. Surikato's end can only be changed by me. Surikato's end Huh? Why is there a letter in my pocket? It had no sender on it. Oh, this is the oh yeah, this is the letter that Suokato gave us at the end of Downfall. He gave us a yeah when Ryo gave Kato a letter at the when they met up for the last time. He also gave Natsume a letter. I remember that. So I found it dubious, but I opened it regardless. Ah, why? Ah, why did I forget something so important? Is there anything at all that could be a clue to prove Natsume's existence? Hmm. What is this letter? Sender. Oh, okay. So the sender on this one says Suokato on it, but not on the one I have. Interesting. The sender is Suokato. Turo. I always go back home while thinking of the letters you gave me. When I think about the letter I stored in my bag, I feel like the place that I put it becomes warmer. You told me not to open it until I get home, and I guess that order really worked on me. Who is this? It's not Natsume, so... Hey, Ryo. I'm always scared. These happy days won't last forever. And I do understand that everything has to end. But I feel like it could be tomorrow. That thought alone makes me tremble as I write this. I'm forgetting something. That's right. That's why. I'm really happy that the day you read this letter has actually come. Well, it's not like I know that you're reading it. I guess you could say that the text is happy? Or is it the letter? That doesn't make much sense, does it? As I am right now, all I could do is hope that you eventually read this. It'd be pretty nice if it reached you, is what I mean. That's it. If we meet again, let's have more fun than before. Suokato. I want to know how much does Suokato know about the timeline conversions, MAMIYA, Natsume spectating, and things like that. Because it sounds like that he wrote this completely knowing that he is not supposed to be here. And that he might not ever meet these people again because he's not supposed to be in this timeline. So I wonder, like, how much did Suokato know? He seemed like that he knew some stuff that doesn't just because these people, like everyone else, is just living out their life. But he seemed like that he knew, like, this is more than just my a life. Like this some stuff that's going on in the background. I don't know, how much did he know? Why? This guy brings up such important feelings in me. So why can't I remember him? Why? There was a letter in my pocket, and just like how it was with Kikuchiryo, it was from Suokato. Okay, so Suokato is on the letter that he wrote. This is for you. Can I read it? No! Letters are supposed to be read after coming home. He gave me this letter on the third Friday of the month when we went to Tokyo Tower. I guess I haven't touched it since. A letter left by you who doesn't exist in 2012, surviving the gap in time. As the scent it was staying with, filled me with treasured emotions and worry. I undid the seal on it. I also want you to make lots of memories. I finally realized this was no good. The story couldn't be filed away without you. I can't let it end like this. There must be something I could do even now. Nito, man, please, Nito, man, please. Okay, that's enough. Huh? Ah, it's done. So I'll take this to our Lord. You got plenty more work waiting for you. Please wait. I still haven't. There it is. The silly goose's common display of ego. Listen, this story isn't yours alone. And you finished writing it, right? There's nothing more you can do from here. Are you sure this is okay? I heard my singing's voice in my head. It was as unclear as it had been when he talked from behind the door. Are you sure you want to let this story of your friends end like this? Next thing I knew, my hand was holding his gun. Excuse me? Okay, I was like, wait, what does he mean? Did he just pull it out in front of Nido, man? Please don't do that. To Natsume, I recall his voice. Did he pull out the gun in front of him? Okay. To Natsume, did I surprise you with this letter? I figured a letter would be the best way to express my feelings, so I sat down and wrote this one. Natsume, the day you showed up at the funeral with the note containing Natsume's will, my daily life changed a bit. I met up with older people from a high school I didn't know. I got time to think about the late Natsume outside of the Fridays we agreed on. I felt as if there were more colors on the palette. I was able to have a different perspective even on the roads I usually walked on. The paths I thought were familiar looked like a part of a different world. I prayed to the morning sun that these days would never end. You were the only one who could change the story. Natsume, thank you for calling out to me back then. Would you keep making more memories with me after this? That's probably not something I should say on the third week, but I wanted to thank you before it was over. P.S. I'm really looking forward to the Tokyo Tower trip. Suo Kato's End. Oh my god, did I just kill Nido, man? I won't let this end. Did I just kill him? Oh my gosh! Oh. Did he just kill Nido, man? What the heck? I don't care if this is just my ego. Oh my gosh, the night bear's gonna come after you. They're gonna come after you, Natsume. You a fugitive now. This is a story for me and my for real. He just said, bang. Like, okay. Natsume. I won't let anyone tell me what to do with it, or let it end in a way I don't like. Now tell me, Nidome, how do I rewrite it? Okay, he's still alive. He's still alive. Okay, I thought you shot him. I was like, okay, calm down. Okay, he's just threatening him with it. Okay. You really are difficult to predict. I had no idea you had them. The red ink bullets. Ink bullets? Ah, okay. If you won't tell me, whoa there. I'll wash this story with your blood. You're such an awful junior. I really do hate you so. Too bad though. My wrist was turned. Uh-oh. Boy. He literally he's gonna disarm you. You let him disarm you that quickly? Goodness. I'm used to this kind of thing. Okay, let me just take this dangerous thing off you. I'm at a loss for words. You actually set a true course. What's worth wasting it? You let him disarm you. You can't pull out a gun and have the person disarm you. Like, that's embarrassing, Natsume. Completely overpowering me. Nidome spun the gun he took from you on his finger. Not there. He's not there. Suoketo isn't there. You're really gonna say that even after a passionate lesson? This Suoketo character is pretty important to you, huh? Yes. He's a very, very dear friend. I'll do whatever it takes to break any barrier. I don't care what happens to me. Huh? Huh? The weapon in his hand was outpressed to my forehead. You're a funny guy. You help with the boredom, so I won't kill you. I felt the cold and heavy metal dig into my flesh. Oh my gosh. Would I help your boredom if you brainwashed me and made you do whatever you wanted? You've got a sharp tongue, huh? Oh yeah, you're more fun when you make no sense. This situation's proof of that. I'm more excited than I have been in a long time. Ignorance sure is scary. Makes you run without realizing you're standing on a tightrope. So, why'd you point that gun at me? Did you really think I'd answer to a threat? I did it without thinking. I felt like I heard my senior's voice and it just happened. I'm Nidome, and he's the senior, huh? How rude. You're such an ingrate. I'm sorry. It's fine. I'm not your senior anyway. I'm your tutor. He once again spun the handgun on his finger before nesting it in his hand with a snap. With him gone, things became clean and fresh. I'm just starting to feel bored again. Alright. If you can answer my questions, I'll answer yours and give you back the gun. Huh? He gave me a smile. I couldn't read his intentions at all. But if you keep saying weird stuff, I'll include the story here and now. Pretty good deal, right? So, shall we do it? Alright. I'm ready. Okay, silly goose. This story's no good. I want you to try and convince me of that. Okay. First, what do you want to do about the Suoketo? He's dead, isn't he? Okay, so I'm going to save right here and then quickly use the commode. I'm about to go to the commode real quick. I think this is the perfect place for me to relieve myself. I'll be right back. I'll think about it while I'm using the restroom. Okay, I'm back. Also, I said I was going to think about the question in the bathroom, but it's just a simple question about when he died, so I don't have to think about that. I already know it's 2003. Suoketo died in 2003. That is what's written in the truths. If possible, I'd like to influence that part or rewrite it. So, you don't have the ability to influence the year 2003, huh? That's right. Here's a question, though. Why do you think that is? Okay. Because it's not a year in which the world was prophesied to end. Because there's no MAMIYA there. Well, this seems like the right choice, right? Because it's not a year in which the world was prophesied to end. Though, there may be some people who believe it was. Was any was it any Doomsday world end ideas going around about 2003? I don't know if any of that. I was thinking about it. Yup, that's right. Honestly, both answers would have been correct. Oh. Actually, it's better to look at it like this. It's the fulfillment of both these conditions that made 1999 and 2012 connect. Though, it's not impossible that the years share other things that you haven't discovered yet. Other things? What's some other things that make them connect to each other? And that could possibly connect them to other years? I don't know. I see. But the point is that 1999 and 2012 are the only years you can influence. The story set in this time is no different. When New Year's hit, you stop being able to influence it, right? Right. There were moments like that. Listen up. This is a very important point when it comes to unraveling your story. When did you feel like you stopped being able to intervene with the story? It was when I failed to stop the Pink House members from becoming MAMIYA. I failed to stop my friends from being an adult calling themselves MAMIYA. When did you feel like you stopped being able to intervene with the story? I mean, he had no control over that. So, he has to stop, I guess he has to stop the Pink House group from becoming MAMIYA. Right? Because he does have influence over that. Right? You're right. I wasn't able to stop the people from the Pink House. It was a story after New Year's. Oh, okay. That was New Year's Eve? Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. That was a story after New Year's Eve. I could observe it, but I couldn't intervene with the year 2000. In a situation where you could only make revisions to... Oh my god. In a situation where you could only make revisions to 1999, 2012, you set it as 2012. So he's saying that of all the years, like, given the fact that you can only change stuff between 1999 and 2012, you decide to go with the year that was the very end of that spectrum. He's saying that was a really poor decision. He should have gone with 1999 so you could have, from that point, 2012 to influence. Is that what he's saying? Yeah, I guess that is what he's saying. You really are a silly goose. I really can't argue with that. Oops. Oopsie. Very well. I'll give you a passing grade. I only say this once, so listen up. Thank you. This kills spectators. You know that already, right? He handed me the gun like it was nothing, and as promised, gave me an explanation. Yeah, I noticed that since it said red ink, I was like, ooh, is it like a red pen? How a red pen can, teachers use a red pen to correct people's mistakes. Like, might type something in black ink on paper, and then, or you write something in black ink, and then your teacher uses a red pen to go and erase over what you, not erase, but like cross out what you wrote to make corrections. It's like, oh, so this gun is not just used for killing people, it's also used for killing, like, elements of a story. Using red ink is like applying a correction. It overpowers all other ink, no matter how strong. We spectators can write things without moving our hands because we're made of ink. So that's why I can kill spectators, because we're made of ink. Ah, interesting. So it's not inherently like a spectator killing machine, it just overwrites ink. And because spectators are ink, it just happens to kill spectators, but its purpose is to overwrite ink. Okay, I see. You know what that means, right? If the bullets kill spectators, he put on a malicious grin and toxic tone as he whispered, then you can kill stories the same way. Yeah. I got it. Alright, let's do this. How are we gonna choose which story to kill? I don't know. I don't want to kill a story because I don't know if I'm gonna make the right decision. I checked the handgun's revolving cylinder and carefully took one of the bullets in my leather glove. Am I gonna have to shoot? Is he gonna try? Is he gonna say that the story I should shoot is the 2000 story, where the people become MAMIYA? I have to shoot that and kill it, so MAMIYA never infiltrates his friend's lives. I checked my handgun's revolving cylinder and carefully took one of the bullets in my leather glove. Pure red like a poisoned apple, the shining bullet made me instinctively grimace. The part I touched let out a liquid that was the color of blood. I mean, that's true. That is true. It can't get any worse than this, so you might as well just do it. But I don't know, just making it like permanent correction, like permanent like overwrite. I don't know, it kind of scares me, but yeah, it can't get any worse than this. So the tiny piece of metal contained concentrated disgust and death, the bane of all spectators. Interesting. In my other hand, I held the book I had made with just. I had the book I just made with Nidome. I would violate it, right here and now. I need to rewrite the story. I took a breath and ran the bullet over the text. Am I erasing everything? Am I rewriting the whole thing? When overcome by red ink, blood began to flow, and the spaces between the text caught fire. The book wasn't actually on fire, but it was as if the story itself was bleeding and suffering. Does that affect the people in the story? The liquid flowing out ran along my arm. And traced the cuff, went on my elbow, reached the shoulder, and finally my neck. Are you okay, Natsume? Are you okay? Did you trick him? Did you kill him and the story? I'm neither, man. But this is heresy against God. I don't know what's gonna happen to you. What you will lose in exchange. My throat was burning. My entire body was burning. Oh my gosh! What happened to you? And the name was burnt off. Meaning Natsume doesn't exist? Or Natsume is... What do you mean by that? Was your name erased, Natsume? In the cold dark church, countless papers were dancing. When I took a step, I heard a slimy, watery sound. The smell of eye made me realize I had stepped on blood. The papers I landed on the ground were steeped in a deep crimson. It felt like the book I had thrown into a pool. It felt like the book had been thrown into a pool of blood. A true desecration of the story. Oh my gosh. Even so, I can't let the story conclude like this. I tighten my lips and look ahead. What is going on right now? Isn't that right? MAMIYA Yumehisa. MAMIYA Yumehisa was enshrined on the altar with the cross behind him. I've been waiting for you. I also didn't want the story to end here, you see. Did you trick us into trying to interfere again? I didn't come back to help you bring about the ending. You won't. This story is for me, after all. I bared my ego, but he didn't flinch. Instead, he chuckled. Say whatever you want. But how do you intend to bring back bring back Sir Kato? He don't exist in 2012, you know. I couldn't change this resolve. Still, I had to make a choice. I will mix 1999 2012 again. After we just tried to separate them, we have to mix it back up. I will mix 1999 and 2012. This is the only card in my hand that I can play to meet Suo Kato again. That's great. Really great. I would have probably done the same in your shoes. You're being oddly straightforward. Is this all a trap or something? You can't see this as a trap. I mean, sometimes you have to walk into the trap in order to get what you want, but still, this is a trap and I'm not feeling the best about it, but I hope this is worth it. You're gonna ask that now? After all this time? And even if it was a trap, it's the only way, isn't it? Right? Like, it's the only way. But I still don't feel good about it. No! That's why you chose this, even though it cost you your name. Me! Yeah! No! Oh my gosh! Not to me! I nodded to his words. Is this really okay though? You kept that name from the time you had a body. It was part of your identity, wasn't it? I took a step forward and the red fluid weighed down on my legs. I don't mind. I don't care who I am anymore. My blooded shoes will never recover their original shine. Even if they aren't my friends who came to my funeral, I want them to be happy. I didn't care about myself. I get it. A gentle voice of acknowledgement echoed throughout the church. Even if I'm not MAMIYA, I also want to fulfill the wishes of those who believed in MAMIYA. Is that so? A single piece of paper danced between us like a butterfly. I raised the gun, fixed my sights, and fired, making a hole in it that spread as a red fire. The flame quickly grew bigger, and when it touched the floor, the blood lit up in a second like gasoline. Oh my gosh. This is so crazy. The countless blooded papers all caught fire, quickly setting the church ablaze. Neither I nor MAMIYA were afraid of the heat. We burned as we watched the fire spread. No matter how many times you bite your tongue, you'll never be able to give them your name again. You'll never be able to become special to them. I don't mind. It would be better if I never gave them my name in the first place. Huh. I feel the same way. Nothing good comes out of entities like us getting involved. That should have been obvious. He put on a rare, self-deriding smile. Still, getting called by my name is nice. So I found myself saying that. I hated this man, but in this one moment, I could understand him. After all, this conclusion was the result of our egoism. We are both so selfish. Within the flames stood the man who felt almost like my complete opposite. I had no idea what was going through his mind, but Your name is Natsume. Oh, MAMIYA. Oh, MAMIYA. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about MAMIYA. Like, MAMIYA is obviously, like, he's done some stuff that I don't like. And I'm still upset with him. But he has some moments where I'm like, MAMIYA, I feel bad. I feel bad. And he did that. That's so nice. Your name is Natsume. MAMIYA, you know, maybe I could forgive you if you prove yourself. The draconic flames, like the draconic tongues of the flame brought down the pillar and raised smoke. Don't forget the name you had from the first page. Carbon monoxide filled the space, making it difficult to breathe. Also, a collapsing, chaotic world that couldn't go back to what it used to be. If you can't use that name yourself, I'll use it while talking to you. At the edge of my vision, distorted by heat, I saw the man, burning with a dreamlike smile. All while ridiculing you. Okay, so how does the story go now? When I woke up, I found myself collapsed in front of the church, holding blooded papers. This is the usual church. Am I in the story? Was I able to combine the years? The sudden pain in my throat made me cough as if I inhaled soot. I tried to gather the red and burned papers, but it felt like a lost cause. Is this Suo Keito right now? Are you okay? A large hand gently caressed my back. Suo? Suo? There was no way I could mistake it. It was the gentle voice of a friend I had been searching for. Yeah, Suo! The voice of Suo Keito. Yes. Thank you for your concern. I'm okay. He was right in front of me. He was alive. But you're bleeding. Are you in pain? Not really. I should call someone. What's your name? Oh my gosh. I almost reflexively said Natsume, but my throat hurt like it was on fire. I'm okay, really. Anyway, I'll be going now. Are you here for the funeral of a person named Natsume? Huh? I'm confused. Wait. I just learned about it. If you don't mind, I'll help you get there, so let's get going. Let's go together. Okay. Interesting. So Natsume Soichiro is like still here, present. So which name did he delete? Because Natsume, he still knows Natsume. He bent his large body so much that it must have hurt his waist and supported me as he walked. Showing no care for how dirty my clothes were, he gave me a full smile. Suo Keito was alive. Was he really though? This was also 2012, right? What was the cause of his death anyway? Maybe I should have started by investigating what happened in 2003. Oh wait, that's a question. Maybe I should have started by investigating what happened in 2003. If you start to feel ill, please let me know right away. Thank you. I also had a lot of problems to deal with. The many thoughts I had didn't stop the funeral from commencing. Okay, so the start of the funeral for Natsume Soichiro. So why is it that he can't say his name? Like, what did he erase exactly that makes him not able to say his name, but his name as Natsume Soichiro, like his human deceased self? How come that name is still existing? Did his name delete not because he erased it from the page from the book? Was it because the file went and touched him as well? And that's erased his name from himself when the file touched his body? Is that how it is? I don't know I don't know how Natsume's it was still to be spoken about right now. I looked around and saw my other friends, but it didn't look like the Penthouse people from 1999 were here. Natsume. Upon hearing his voice as he put down his flowers, I once again realized that the years were truly mixed. There was no turning back now. My own ego. I'll make them all happy. Wait. Ah! Goodness. Nidoe? What is it? Hey, silly goose. Huh? What? He was bending to look right at my face. His expression was in a strict teacher mode. I'd honestly thought you'd bring back the time to 2000. Wait. I honestly, truly thought that you'd bring back the time to 1999. After a long pause, he glared right at me. Why would you mix the years? I mean, what's that all about? You make me feel sorry for your characters, story characters. I never even heard of anything like this. What about all the time paradoxes, huh? I'm so worried. But it's not just too okay though. They're friends in 2012 that I want to make happy too. The friends I need to save from MAMIYA. Stop your tantrum and listen, you silly goose. You saw like Natsume still existed, just he wasn't him anymore. So it's just that the red ink severed Natsume's connection to Natsume Soichiro. Okay. If this MAMIYA is making those friends of yours suffer, you do realize that this actually made things worse for them, right? Huh? Until now, because of the world's end prophecy and MAMIYA's appearance that they shared, 1999 and 2012 have been manifesting simultaneously. And you were expecting them both as your ex, right? Yes? But now you stack the years together despite recognizing them as separate. Yes. That double the points they have in common. You get what I'm saying? I don't get what you're saying. What happens if you layer a thin piece of cloth on top of another? The color becomes deeper and the cloth becomes thicker. This will make MAMIYA's existence even more pronounced? Exactly. Is that so? Okay. I will mix 1999 and 2012. Ah, it's great. I would have probably done the same in your shoes. No. Ah! Oh gosh, Natsume. Silly goose. Such a silly goose. I once again did just what he wanted. It really was a trap. Stop right there. For now, you need to prioritize Suo Kato. Those other friends of yours are also fine, right? Then just try to focus on that. You can handle that much, can't you? No, okay. Anyway, I'd appeared at the funeral after 1999. I'd appeared at the funeral after 1999 and 2012 were mixed, which made me wonder about something. Oh. Children of MAMIYA, who are you? Memento. D-O-U-B. Oh, doubt. That was like D-O-U-B. What is that? Is that an acronym? Okay. Doubt. Cause of death. And it's covered, but I'd assume that this is supposed to be. Oh, I choose someone. Oh, okay. But it's supposed to be memento mori, right? Like remember death in Latin. But anyway, okay, I get to choose who I want to see right now, I guess. Well, let's do what we've been doing. Oh wait. Oh wait. So they have Japanese. Mamiya no kodomo tachi. Oh, that's children of Mamiya. Natsume no Shindai. Is that Shindai? Natsume no Shindai? I don't know if that I'm reading the last kanji right. But I'm guessing that means Natsume's cause of death. Because that's what the translation says. So Natsume's cause of death. And then this is not Mamiya. Mamiya Yumehisa wa. Oh, Mamiya Yumehisa wa. So like who is Mamiya Yumehisa? And then this one says something something no Keitai Denwa. Keitai Denwa is cell phone. I don't know who is the kanji though. Is that Tojo? Tojo cell phone? Oh no, not Tojo. Well, I don't know I don't know whose name this is, but this is a cell phone. Keitai Denwa. Are these translations, or is it just random stuff? Because this doesn't seem like a translation of Japanese. Okay, I'm curious. I need to know what that means first. Let me look this up real quick. Um, I'm glad that Google Translate has a drawing feature, so I can draw this kanji real quickly. Okay, Shin. Okay, so that is a translation. So Shin. So Natsume no Shin is Natsume's cause of death. And I need to write this kanji so I can know whose name that is. Okay. Hold on just a second. Did I write that right? Okay, and then Ihin means a thing left by a deceased person. Oh, so Ihin no Keitai Denwa. So the cell phone left by the deceased person, not to me. Oh, okay, that makes sense. So Ihin no Keitai Denwa. So cell phone. So it's the deceased person's cell phone. So deceased person's cell phone. Natsume's cause of death. Children of Mamiya, and this one's um. It's just like Mamiya Yumehisa. Like it's just a question about asking the person's name. Okay, well we'll do this. Deceased person's cell phone. So yeah, I'm gonna do Tojo, Morichika, Kikuchi, and Suo in that order, like we did for the other two. Right. Or rather, Natsume Soichiro's death. What was the meaning behind the mobile phone Natsume gave to Tojo Minato before his death? So does he not remember that? I guess he doesn't really remember everything that happened. Why did he give? Okay, 0-0. The beginning side Doomsday Dreams. Oh, it's the same order as you. Nice, nice. As the man stood with his back against the church wall, lost in thought, a silhouette passed by him. Yuka? I felt like hearing your voice, so. Hey! Hello, Ma. Hmm? changed the number? Man. Did I choose the right one? I need to make sure, did I choose the right one? Okay, let me go back real quick. I chose this, right? I did. Okay. I did. I mean, it doesn't have to start off with a. I was like, is this one of Chico's? Did I choose one Chico accidents? Is right underneath? Okay. I guess the story doesn't have to start off with Tojo. It could start off with someone else. He was calling whatever numbers he had. He seemed like he had no place to stay. Are you calling someone? Sorry, old man. Was I too loud? Being called old man made me gasp a little. Was the thing Nilome told me actually working? I still regret never calling. Huh? There's a person I exchanged numbers with, but never actually called. I still can't bring myself to delete the name in the contact list. I'll listen to your memory some other time. Huh? Weird. He was just here. What a strange day. I felt like he'll pick up. Muttering that, he made a call to Natsume in his contact list. 1 beep, 2 beeps, 3 beeps. It connected. Oh, so this is kind of like how Morichika's story started in Fall Down. He made a call just out of a whim to Natsume, and then it connected with Mina. Is this gonna be answered as Mina right now? Hello? A voice that didn't belong to Natsume came from the receiver. Hello? Oh, okay. Tojo is answering as outside of his uniform. Huh? And from below the withered tree in front of him, dressed as they were at the funeral, the two went to a cafe. Tojo Minato was holding the phone as tightly as his hands would turn her white. Why the hell do you have Natsume's phone? Did you kill him? Of course not! Why is it with you? Who gives that phone to other people? He just gave it to me out of nowhere. It's crazy you suspect me for that. Crazy? Of course I suspect you. I mean, Natsume's death is shrouded in mystery. Okay, this is interesting. It's interesting. Well, actually, it's not. I guess it doesn't have to be. I was like, Morichika thinks that his death is mysterious after, in his original Fall Down, it was Mina was saying that, and then he was like, there's nothing. He didn't really think there was anything to Natsume's death that much, but now he's saying, Natsume's death is a little suspicious. I guess he's not saying suspicious. It's just mysterious. But now he's at least suspecting that something is up with Natsume's death. It was said that Natsume's corpse was found 3 days after he died. Okay, so no, he is very suspicious about it, which is a very different standpoint than the original. It just makes no sense. Oh, this is interesting. Tojo thinks that Tojo doesn't care. This is also different because Tojo did care a lot, actually, and he was the one who brought it up. I don't really care. I don't even want to know what killed him. I'm honestly not interested in it at all. Sorry. Right now, I'm just too devastated that it even happened. His cold fingers grasped the phone, seemed as though he was thinking about why he and Mina was left with so much guilt. Wallowing in how it makes you feel won't get us anywhere. Huh? I want to unravel the mystery of his death. As he said that, Morichika Haruki reached toward the phone. Give it to me. No! You don't even know why he gave it to you, right? Let me have it. This is something That Natsume gave to me. He raised his voice. His raised voice made the cafe fall silent for a moment. So what? You're just gonna cling to it forever? I don't know. But I'm the one who took it, so I'll do whatever I want with it. I'm telling you, that's a waste of good evidence. The exchange escalated as the two tried to force their opinions on the other. I remember what neither man had told me. A MacGuffin? What's a MacGuffin? Yeah. Have you heard of them? Even if something may be important to the characters, to us spectators, it could be nothing but a little push that moves the plot. It doesn't matter if the Phantom Thief steals a diamond or a sapphire. What matters is the characters take action. A MacGuffin. Is that an actual, like, literary term that's in common use to talk about stuff in the plot that drives... stuff the characters do that drive the plot? Oh, that is a real... that is a real word. According to Merriam-Webster, it's an object, event, or character in a film or story that serves to keep and set and keep the plot in motion despite usually lacking intrinsic importance. Interesting. That's very... it's a very weird word. I wonder how did that name come about? Okay, I learned something new today. A push that can make the characters act. In that case, I myself would become a MacGuffin. This is so sad. Natsume's just acting like a background character that just drives the plot. Excuse me, could you please not be so loud? I'm sorry. Let's cool down for a bit. That was just a little push to set the store on the right course. None more, none less. Oh. It's not like I have a name anymore. Oh, I want to cry. This is so sad. I don't like it. Why do you even want to look into Natsume's death? It won't change the fact that he died, right? That's exactly because that fact is unchangeable. I can't move on if I don't find out and understand the reason why he died. How else could you properly process his death? Alright, I won't give you the phone, but I will help you with your investigation. I understand how you feel. I'm just too overwhelmed for it right now. An investigation? That makes it sound like the job for a private detective. Private detective, Natsume. Well, I guess it kinda is. No, they be detectives in place of Natsume now. The way Morichika Haruki's words reflected my own made my heart ache. Me too! No. It was close, but they made it on the right course. I'll make the story complete in a way that makes it work even if I'm not there. But that's good though. That's good. I'm glad though that he can let the story live on and exist without him needing to be there, not having them like, you know, wishing for him to come back like MAMIYA. That's good, but it's still sad. But that's for the best. It's still sad. I shouldn't have brought Natsume's phone to the funeral. Then again, it's my own fault for not having the courage to give it to his family before the funeral was over. Natsume was such a nice person. Okay, I'm guessing this is Tojo. Natsume was such a nice person. The funeral was over, but I still couldn't process the fact that he was dead. Natsume, why did you give it to me? To Mina? Minato, there's a place I want to stop by. Is this it? I looked at MAMIYA as he stood on the railing and let out a sigh. This river, huh? Minato, over here. Wait, MAMIYA! Oh, my shoe slipped off. Oh, man. The fine gravel was digging into my palm, making it sting a little. Is this not to me? You dropped this. Son. Suddenly a shoe was extended to him. Sorry. And, thank you. For a moment, I felt embarrassed and thankful for the kindness of this random person. But when I looked up, all the words I had were blown away. Hold on a second. Wait, hold on. Okay. But I'm confused. How is it that if 1999 and 2012 are mixed, how come we seeing Morichika Toma as a full-grown adult? Like how he was in Tojo's like past, instead of him being a high school. I mean, I would say this. I assume because Toma still exists in 2012. Like, I assume that everyone exists except Suoketo. I believe like none of the other people had death dates. Everyone else just had birth dates at the credits in the end. So maybe it's just that since 2012 and 1999, if both of those timelines overlap, the older one will take precedence. The oldest living one will take precedence. So they have the adult forms right now, and Suoketo's a child because he didn't live to be an adult in 2012. So he has his child form in 2019 and 1999. That's my theory right now, but it's so interesting that he's showing up like this. But you're doing as well as ever. Huh? Sorry for startling you. Yeah, it's me. Long time no see, Minato. Too much. And it finally moves. In a world where 1999-2012 meet, the shit illusion will become even stronger. That doesn't mean anything but for my ego. I will save them from MAMIYA, no matter what. Yeah, but it is sad. It is not sad. It is bad that the people that introduced MAMIYA to these people are now having a direct impact in their lives as current living people. It's one thing to just have the influences of a past person influence you, but now they're going to be continuously in these people's lives, which is going to probably make it a lot worse. The sound of rolling film, the persistent noise of the projector, music continued to flow like a river, never ending. You'll listen to my sons? Happiness was something that slipped right before the fingers, but it felt like my breathing was becoming thinner with every second in the past. I can say I never wanted this, but I'm sure you don't want to hear something so irresponsible. Is MAMIYA talking right now? Or am I talking right now? It's not me talking right now. What would you do if the world came to an end tomorrow? It was a silly conversation starter, none more than pointless small talk. Or is it Tojo talking? Or narrating, I mean. Anything I could say now will be said too late, or because I chose this path that day. I doubted anyone else was looking forward to another world as much as I did. My life had always felt like I'd been watching in the third person, like a movie. We've been repeating this for so long. If it were to end, I want to... Huh? Wait! This is not Tojo. Wait, why is it that... why is Suo Keito narrating? Because this, I remember this from Suo's story. If it were to end, I want to be a spectacle. Is it Suo? It sounds like Suo, but maybe it's not. Why should it be a Suo? Because I recognize those words as being Suo's. Make an ensemble cast work even. Something large scale that would downplay my personal... But I don't remember him saying this, though. So maybe it's not Suo. Downplay my personal pain. Maybe this is MAMIYA. Maybe this is all MAMIYA. It could only be achieved with madness. I signed the contract with my own hand. It was something small and frail that we... is this Toma talking? Wait, is this Toma? Not... Yeah, Toma's right. Toma's the is Morichiko's brother, right? Is this Toma talking? Ah, maybe it's Toma. Let me reread it. Because it's probably Toma right now. Maybe it's Toma. It was something small and frail that we gave our all to protect. A soul that lost, even that would just be left. A soul that lost, even that would just be left here, unable to go anywhere. That way, I wouldn't have to bear this shivering on my own. There's no running from it anymore, is there? If I can end it all, I'll discard my will and obey your every command. Wait, I noticed that it says MAMIYA, not MAMIYA Yumehisa. So this is probably not Yumehisa talking, it's someone else. Who is this? Which MAMIYA is this? In this cold, clockwork town, nobody paid any mind to me. Is this Tojo's MAMIYA talking right now? May it all go according to your will, our MAMIYA. And so the river continued to flow. Maybe that was... Okay, maybe Toma was the one narrating, and then Tojo's MAMIYA was the MAMIYA that was talking. And then we have the theme song again. Oh, Sade. Oh, Sade. Going the show. Okay. I usually saw about the Nanaka with you detail. Shika. 水を照らす君のメロディー折られて歌う君をかけて太陽を照らす君のメロディー長いけどNot friends. Sad Doomsday. Okay. It's about 2 hours in the stream. This will be a perfect place to end it, but I'm not done yet. I'm getting into it. I want to stream a little bit more. I'll probably do one more side and see how that goes. I don't know. I'm not ready to end the stream yet. Okay. Are we really gonna look at it? Are I really don't feel like it. Just do it. Don't boss me around. If someone gets mad at us, it's gonna be our fault. Your fault. A maid? There are lots of vids of the same woman. Who is she anyway? No idea. Internet famous idol, maybe? She really doesn't have the looks to be. Excuse me? Doesn't really have the looks to be an idol. How dare you? Huh? Don't act like you know Mina. Oh, so you do know her. Yeah, maybe. She's internet famous, right? If I search for her, there, the Cinderella maid. Well, I guess we should go talk to her. Huh? I doubt you'll be able to get to meet her. We'll meet her if we go to the maid cafe. The website even displays the shifts. Let's not, okay? There's no way she knows anything about Natsume. She's got a shift tomorrow. You coming? Huh? Well, I'm gonna be busy at that time. And I don't really care much for maid cafes and stuff like that, so I like to firmly and disrespectfully. I like to firmly and respectfully decline. That's so? Well, Akiba isn't my kind of place either. I would have guessed as much. Tojo Minato was overcome by relief. They had many customers on days off, and it was too late to ask for a shift change. I'm glad he changed his mind. No, it doesn't seem like he changed his mind. It seems like he's still going. Mina, a customer wants you. Come in. What? Welcome back, Master. Didn't you say you weren't coming? I feel like I've seen you somewhere. Eep. And heard your voice, too. Eep. Oh, you too? You must have watched too many videos and got confused. If you bought Amina, we'll have to ask you to leave. That's so. Ojo, someone laugh. Thank you. You really helped me out back there. Now, that was new. Usually acts so tough. That cousin was pretty scary looking. Do you know him? Not me? Acquainted with a guy like that? Your personal life is still a mystery, huh? Watch out for stalkers. What's wrong with that guy? He took off the wig without a care for the damage it would do and threw the Mina set into a large bag. I mean, he wants to know about Natsume, right? Mina have nothing to do with it. What do you mean you have nothing to do with it? Mina has the phone and Tojo... Well, I guess he doesn't know that Natsume and Tojo went to the same school. I guess they haven't talked about that. But you do have everything to do with it. Do with him, I should say. What do I do, Mamiya? It looks like he still hasn't realized it, but it's a matter of time until he does. You can forget about that man. Thing is, I can't. He knew Natsume. Natsume. Following a sigh, he realized that the panic he was experiencing was familiar. Oh, it just hit me. Excuse me. He's the first one since Mamiya who knows both me and Mina. Natsume came to the maid cafe during the winter of last year. Manager, what's with the video? The monitor showed a video that was a real cause for concern. This promo wasn't made by us, but it's all good. You got lots of fans because of it. Every refresh increased the view count, which made the manager celebrate by clapping. I have the rights to my likeness. Request a takedown immediately. Hey, your shift's about to begin. And his resume was put on the desk. Oh, I'm so glad I hired you. Seeing the part that said Tojo Mina, age 20, female. You lied about her age too? Oh my goodness gracious. Gave Tojo a headache. I mean, I guess it does make sense that a high school student wouldn't be the. You couldn't probably hire a high school student at the maid cafe, but I hadn't thought about that until now. Do your best out there, Mina. We'll talk about this later. The Cinderella maid. Before he knew it, she had received that title. Someone had put Mina's performance without permission, greatly raising her popularity. I don't really want to stand out too much. I mean, it was hiding a secret from the customers, fellow maids, and the one she worked for. Why doesn't anyone realize I'm a guy? If you want them to realize that, you should have just written on your resume. The previous week, the cafe actually received an email from an entertainment production company, which Tojo could hardly believe. There were many days she considered quitting this job. But this cafe has the cutest uniform ever. But due to that silly reason, Tojo couldn't actually go through with it. Well, I guess it should be fine as long as they don't find out. Mina, your break is over. Hurry up. Okay. Singing to that naive idea, Tojo continued to delay the conclusion when... It's a pleasure to meet you. Mina, I'm really happy to see you today. A pleasure to meet you, Master. They hadn't communicated much, but his strange presence made Tojo instantly recognize him. It was Natsume, a classmate. What brought you here? I saw the video that I fought the reservation war, and I finally made it here. I'm so tense. Right, I got an order. A rice omelet, please. Just that? Huh? Oh, the drink. The iced tea, please. Very well. Please wait while your meal is prepared. That's not what I meant. I mean, I wanted to ask if he was actually here without knowing that she was a he. Natsume likes Mina, huh? Taking off the maid uniform, Tojo looked back at the past, along with the fact that he would never see Natsume again. Oh, this takes me back. There's nothing like the street leading to the maid cafe. Clueless to what Tojo Minato was going through, I excitedly looked around. The area had greatly changed since I first went to the maid cafe. Specifically, there was now way more Mina here. Some people were wearing Mina's clothes, cosplaying her basically. Others had Mina's merchandise that they were taking photos of or using as keychains. Is that normal? To cosplay as maids? I mean, do people cosplay as celebrities? Is that a thing people do? I guess it is. I think I've heard of that before. She became the face of the town, huh? I looked in the scenery. So many people had noticed her charm and were infatuated with her. Is that Mina's original song? I heard a familiar song coming through the street speakers and my body reacted almost instantly. Wait, let me join the singing. I happily joined in with all the Mina fans. Oh, Natsume. At least he gets to enjoy this again, which is nice. Phew. I'm talking to you. Huh? Could you not smoke at school? Mochiga Haruki ignored him and exhaled the smoke. I made a maid recently. A maid? You know, the maid you could see in Natsume's video folder. Remember her? Maybe I do. I'm not that interested in myself. You too, huh? Yeah. I was wondering what could have Natsume that obsessed, but she was nothing special. Huh? Damn, you loud. Why are you acting so defensive? You can't act so nonchalant. You have to either act like you interested or you not. You can't just be going back and forth. You could have at least pretend that you was a fan of Mina if you want to keep this a secret. But now you acted all so defensive over her. It's going to make you more suspicious. You should have just acted like you're a defensive fan. You think you're in a position to say that? You're not any better. Ouch, damn it. What? You one of her fans too? And don't act like you weren't enchanted by her. Huh? What the hell are you talking? Wait, how would you know that? Huh? Wait, were you following me? I mean, that doesn't necessarily have to be the case. You did just say that you met her, right? Did I not read that right? You just said you met her. You said I met a maid recently. You know, the maid you could see in Natsume's video photo. Remember her? So that means he didn't have to follow you to know about that. I mean, and yeah, he did just offend Mina to right to his face, but still, it's like if you try to like act like you need to know how to like stay calm. You're trying to keep it hidden. Wait, were you following me? Hmm? Man, you could have said it. You could have had a meal or something. Hey, wait up. Don't walk so fast. Why are you such a fast walker anyway? Don't make me run, damn it. Nobody's forcing you to keep up with me. As the man was catching his breath, Tojominato's frustration took over and made him say that. Was I being a bother? A bother? Well, Mina's she's my cousin. Cousin? Yeah, that's why I don't like it when people say bad things about her. His eyes made it obvious that was a lie he just cooked up. But Mochiga Haruki actually stopped and thought for a moment. I didn't mean to talk shit about your family. Why does it matter if she's family? You shouldn't talk shit about anyone. Well, it's not like I'd be hurt if a complete stranger said something bad about me. They can say whatever they want, so I can say whatever I want too, right? I don't agree with that. Minato ran a finger along the black phone. Was he thinking about someone who was no longer here? I wonder if Natsume had siblings. He was an only child. That's how I remember it anyway. You seem knowledgeable. Were you close to him? I just knew him for a good while. He was always by himself. Came with his parents and then just stayed quiet. He put the now shorn cigarette on the ashtray, almost as if to try and stub out his perplexion. I had my brother with me, so I didn't talk to Natsume. Oh, you have a brother? Having this close family must be great. Huh? You have Mina, don't you? Oh, yeah, right, but siblings are a different thing, no? The bonds are stronger. Bonds, huh? It's nothing that fancy. He let out a long sigh as his eyes, the color of wisteria in the rain, looked down. Yeah, it's nothing fancy at all. That's one thing I'm excited about. I want Morichika Haruki and Morichika Toma to come face to face with each other in Doomsday. I just need to see how they go react to each other. I want to see it. What do you do for a living, Toma? Tojo Minato and Morichika Toma were at a cafe. That day, after meeting up at the river, there was a bit of trouble, and they decided to find a place better suited for talking. The gentleman speaking with a smile on his face was the center of attention and subject of envy. A wizard. Hey, do you think I'm still a child? But you are. If you're interested, just look at my name on the internet. Though you'll probably get more results if you type it out Romaji. Whoa! What's with this photo? A mag? An interview? The industry's smaller than you expect, so even young people like me are invited to interviews. They say when Tomo moves his baton, my bow moves on its own. And they actually call you a wizard. That's so cool. That kind of reminds me of what I was talking about that one stream. I was talking about that one stream. I had an idea for magical conductors, like conductors who use the baton as a wand, like a wizard witch like storyline about conductors, or just a character. So it was like, oh, he's a wizard. Man, guess I set myself up for that one. The way he looked was featured in the way he was featured in the articles and photos combined with his looks made it clear that he was quite popular. I could finally take a break from my job and was able to come back to Japan for the first time in a while. Morichika Toma certainly had a refined aura about him. Is that why he suddenly vanished? You didn't even tell me. I really do feel bad about it. I'm sorry. It's fine. It's not like much will change if I complain to you about it now. Really? Let's keep getting along, Minato. The nonchalant attitude took him aback. Well, as long as you don't disappear again. Wait, oh no, it's about time for my part-time job. I can get you to a taxi. Where do you work? The pure glimmer in his eyes was almost hot, aching, and juicing. Oh, I'd be kind of embarrassed if you saw me working. Then I'll see you off to the station. Is that okay? Sure, thanks. If you don't mind, I'd like to hang out with you like we used to. Would you be okay with that? Hey, Toma, you know what you did to me, right? Of course it's okay. Wait, who said that? Mina said that. You're in a good mood today, Mina. You're grinning from ear to ear. Huh? Really? Typing a charming face, Mina tried to stay calm. Okay, I'll just get through this shift. Wait, Natsume's phone is ringing. Mina kept the phone hidden inside the main uniform as a charm, that the vibrations made it tense. Morichika? Sorry, but I'm at my part-time job. Hello, Natsume? You dumbass! You can't joke like that. It's still a joke, though. Don't get mad. You're being weird. What happened? Hey, Tojo, can you be in Shibuya in an hour? Again, I'm still on my shift. If you don't come, I might die from loneliness. Morichika's so cute. Haruki is... There's two Morichikas now, so I have to say their first names. Haruki's so cute. Those are the last words he said before ending the call. Ah, hey! Die? That's another joke, right? But maybe if I had the chance to stop Natsume's death, too. Ah, damn it! Oh, we get to see Reika in person. Okay. Isn't Reika, Oh wait, no. Am I thinking about something different? Morichika mentioned Reika in the beginning. Well, Haruki mentioned Reika in the beginning of the story. But I kind of feel like, who was, what's that girl's name? Who was Mayuri's friend's name? I thought Mayuri's friend was Reika, but maybe that won't make any sense. Who was, Mayuri had a friend. I thought it was Reika, but maybe it might not be Reika. So, when's your friend coming? Shouldn't be long now. I want to teach someone how to relax, I guess. Hard to tell if this weight will pay off, though. If no one's coming, then I'll be going. Wait, the nail on your ring finger. So... what was that about dying? Was this an accident or was this on purpose? Because this is so dumb. This is so dumb. If you did this on accident, like, boy. Why is a maid here? Where's Tojo? Oh, okay. So you did this. Okay, so you knew that you were still gonna be in uniform. Okay. I came here in this place. I'm his cousin, after all. The club was in a stir, but the maid remained resolute. That maid's so cute. I can feel the dedication. Wait, I think I actually saw her on the internet. You're telling me that this is your friend? The drink fell out of her hand and spilled on the floor. Oh, okay. Okay, there you go. She's just my type. Okay. I actually rushed here, but you're doing just fine. Why'd you come here looking like that? A friend said he's gonna die. Of course I'd rush over. Do you even know what... Do you remember what happened recently? You should watch what you say. A friend. I saw your face. I'll go now. I'll never come to a place like this again. Hold it, Dojo. Hold it. I said I was cousin. I didn't say we shared the same last name. Well, you're Tojo, right? No, I said I'm... Oh, dance a little. They want to see it. Are you threatening me? What was that? Didn't hear you over the music. Okay, fine, I'll dance. Yena ran off into open space on the floor and began dancing to the music. These were dance moves she was supposed to do at the cafe. Whatever, I'll just do it. Hey, not bad. What's with that innocent smile? Come over here. Hey, don't push me. You're not threatening me? What's your name, maid? Oh, so it's Mina. How about you? Are you sure you'll be out this late? I'm Reka. Come dance with me. I'm so into you. When are you coming here again? I don't think I am. Huh? Oh no. But I'm always waiting for you at the cafe, my lady. Oh man, someone's good at doing business. Buzz off, I'm talking to Mina. Hey, what's with that difference in attitude? Come here for a sec. Mr. Morichika. What? Why? Why did you call me Tojo? I saw you a bunch of times. I can tell by now. Do these clothes make you laugh? Should I give you Natsume's phone? Huh? Where did that come from? I mean, these clothes, Would you be happy if I just treated you as cousins? Will you? It's not that uncommon. It doesn't bother me a bit. Also, drink up. It's non-alcoholic. What are you doing? Your shift's over, right? Then it's all good. Dance until the date changes, Cinderella maid. Oh, what a chica. We love it. Hey, yes, Mina. She's so pretty. Look at her. A maid will most certainly stand out in this feverish Shibuya clubhouse. And there was no one for a maid to serve. Not here. Sweat in the heat. Her elaborately decorated outfit was sticking to her skin. Even so, Mina continued to dance. Every time she turned, her long hand skirt would sway. I'm just imagining. I was just thinking about it. I'm just imagining her twirling and dancing around with her hair and her long dress, moving about. I love long dresses and long skirts. How they move when people dance in them. I love that. I love the way the fabric moves and sways and spins when people dance in them. And her white frills and aprons framed her like petals of a flower. And anyone could easily see why the video that was uploaded to the internet without permission had achieved legendary status. How about this step then? I can do it. Whoa, not bad. It felt good to enjoy the same music and move her body in this manner. Mr. Morichika! Suddenly, Mina took Morichika Haruki's hand. Though slender, it was a man's hand nonetheless. The lights are pretty over here. When he came to his senses, his hand been released, and Mina was dancing in the middle of a circle of people. Ah, the music changed. There's more space here. Oh, sorry. They're all coming back in the same episode. Okay, she's back. She's looking real nice though. I ain't gonna lie. She looked real good, but I'm not happy to see her. Mina, I almost lost you. Like everyone's looking like models and actresses and actors. Everyone's looking like they should be on the runway, like on the red carpet, like Poma and Mayuri. I'm the one who should apologize, little maid. Okay. She sure was pretty. Do you know her, Reika? No, let's go over there. Okay. Was she someone you shouldn't bump into? I don't know. Mina, I'm so glad I got to meet you. Let's make sure to visit the cafe. I'll be waiting for you, my lady. My uniform is going pretty sweaty now, so I'll go get changed. He disappeared into the bathroom. Came back as Tojo Minato. What? Nothing. The shadows were cast on a path from the clubhouse to Shibuya Station. Caressing a large bag, Tojo Minato slowly began to talk. Hey, his tone was that of someone who gathered his resolve, which we should actually give it back to Natsume's family. You mean the phone that he left behind? Now that I've appeared before you as Mina, I realize no matter how much you think by yourself, you won't know the right answer if you don't take action. That's so? That's why I'm thinking of giving it back to his family. It might bring some hate my way, but that's fine by me. He put Natsume's phone into his side pocket of the backpack. Also, Natsume's parents might be worried sick, and that hurts more than anything else. I see. After parting ways, Morichika Haruki at the ticket gate. He followed the way home as the sky gradually turned brighter. Someone found out. It's Morichika of all people. He found out, but he was neither disgusted nor pleased. He's unlike anyone in class. He's always such a mystery. He was overcome by a strange elation. It was an anticipation of coming freedom. It's not as scary as I thought, Mamiya. If I reveal a secret, and I'm accepted despite that, I can feel like I'm actually okay. Morichika Minato was in high spirits, but the gas mask Mamiya was breathing in a way that made him seem unamused. I imagine. Hmm. As long as you find it agreeable. Are you jealous I went clubbing? Aren't you cute? I am not. That's me right now. Like, that is me. Because it says me right here, but that's me. Pascal also. hmm. Is this MAMIYA Monichiko Toma? Now that I know the truth, the precision of the observation seems to have improved. The story presents possible pages that weren't there before. Hey, Reika, who was that? Mina, my maid. Mina, huh? She spoke the name and smiled within the smoke. What a strange feeling. Not friends. 2. Contract bridge. Oh, okay. Who is... Oh, wait, no. Okay. I was like, okay. So, Tojo... Okay, wait. Minato, Toma, Haruki, Mayuri. The light of the chandelier illuminated the food laid out on the table. Graceful music was playing at the volume too low to bother anyone, creating a refined atmosphere. Oh my gosh, though, like for real, Haruki and Mayuri look so good at the CG. Minato's looking cute as always, and Toma looks nice, but something about this profile is just so handsome in his profile. And her profile, she looks so pretty. Her eyes and her lips. The way her hand holds the wine glass. This CG is so well. This CG is so nice. Everyone's seated, I see. I ordered a full course tonight. He's feeling nauseated. We have plenty of time before we finish with our meal. The knife was slipping out of the sweaty hands. Wait, this is wait. Do they know it? Okay, first of all, do they know that they related to each other? Like, are they realizing this? Does he remember Mayuri from his days as a nurse? Like, what's going on right now? Why was he having dinner as a part of this group? Why was this game starting? He was never intended to participate. Let's enjoy the night with the 4 of us. Who is this ally in this game? What's going on right now? What do you want from me, miss? Tojo, I want you to help out the prospective students who come to visit the school Saturday. Huh? Why me? All students in the Go Home Club are involved. You're no exception. But I still have a shift in my part-time job. Students need to focus on the school life. Part-time jobs are tertiary. That's in the school rules. Are we clear? Yes. Here are the pamphlets. Please feel free to ask if you don't understand something. Tojo, you're very good at this. You're a great help. I work in customer service. If you really do appreciate me, why not raise my grades in classics? Studies and extracurricular activities are separate things. But man, I had no idea middle schoolers could look so innocent. Huh? That girl seems familiar. Is Reika a middle school student? Why is a middle school student at a club? Come on now. He looked into his memories. The outfit was different, but he felt like he had seen her. Ah, Reika? Crap. Okay, so does Reika know Tojo and Tojo mean the same person? Crap. But hey, wait! Come on, you should have run in the hallway. Wait. I'm not getting this. Huh? Oh, I really messed up. Yeah, it's like, wait, like, does she know that you're the same person? I was confused. He must have relaxed too much and let his guard down after Morichika Haruki came to know his secret. Actually, let me see a uniform. Okay, nice. Anyway, let's talk in an empty classroom. So first things first, why are you here? You need to be in 16 to enter that nightclub. That's like, why is the middle school shooting a nightclub? I'm in the third year of middle school. So you're not even in high school. Hey, you're a man. You tricked me. Shh. You liar. Give me back my Mina. I'm sorry. Here, want some candy? Don't treat me like a child. Despite saying that, she took the candy away. Do you want it or not? Rolling around her mouth seemed to calm her down. So you're taking exams this year, huh? It's not hard to make it here, but you don't exactly have the time to play around either. I'm not applying to the school anyway, so it's got nothing to do with you, Minato. Huh? Why? I only came along because my friends are all applying here. My parents decided a long time ago that I only had to go to private schools. The dull sound of sweets in her teeth could be heard. If I had enrolled here next year, we would have been in the same school. Shame. Asoki's side profile was far more charming than the way she acted at the club. At dinner? Ooh, new outfit. Okay, I love that loose baggy sweater with those elongated sleeves that cover his hands. It's so cute. Yeah, I'm really excited. What should I wear? Do I have anything formal? The sound of the drive mixed with a cheery hum. Mommy was joyfully swinging the baton in time with the song. I'm a little overwhelmed though. The only place, if only the place was a bit more casual. It's an opportunity hard to pass up on. Do not hesitate and go. You're saying this like you're the one who invited me. It's not paid for by you, is it? But yeah, I was invited. It would be unmanly to refuse. Mamiya stopped moving the baton and fell silent for a moment before looking into Tojo Minato's eyes. You may refuse the dinner. Huh? But you're the one who told me to go. You may refuse it if you wish to. Sorry, but I've decided what I wanted to wear. I can't wait. I hope it's gonna be a fun dinner. This place really gives a good view of Tokyo Tower. Come, Minato. Is this a new outfit? I can't remember how he was dressed beforehand. It seems like it's a new outfit. Okay. Tojo Minato's body was so uncomfortably tense. Perhaps I should have picked somewhere more casual. No, I'm happy you picked this place. I'm really excited. Sir, please wait. When Minato tried to sit down, someone reverently pulled the seat out for him, which made him freeze up. He slowly sat down, his face turned a beet red as he hung his head. Oh my, what a customer to meet here. Minato was too embarrassed to even look up. Thus, he didn't realize that Morichika's voice had assumed a dark tone. Is this Morichika right now? You sure is gonna say nothing. Okay, I guess that assumes that the... Oh, is that Nigaki? Oh, okay. You sure is gonna say nothing. Aren't you Soma? I haven't seen you since we met at Tokyo Tower. Uh, so they haven't met in a long time. Interesting. What is this strange feeling? An intense wave of deja vu and pain as if the lid on his brain was being pried open. I'm glad you remember how precious time is, Niigaki. Niigaki. He might have heard it somewhere, he might not. So, he could remember it, but it might be better not to know. Is he talking about his memory from the club, or is he talking about memory from the distant past? Did he know more? Did he know more people from that group than just Toma? Did he know about Ningaki and Arisung Awa and things like that? Or is he just talking about his memory from a couple nights ago? I mean, that wouldn't be right, because he remembered Reika so immediate, right? So he shouldn't have this hard time remembering Mayuri from just a couple nights ago. He must be thinking about Ningaki from a past memory. Interesting. Still, Minato couldn't overcome his curiosity and look up, only to regret it immensely. It's rare having nights as interesting as this. We should enjoy them as long as we can. Don't you agree? An incredible sense of nausea was writhing, swarming within him. Why does he have such an adverse reaction to her? This is so interesting. Is this something new? We gonna find out? Huh. So I'm starting to think that he didn't just know Toma, he knew other people from the group. He must have known her. Sorry, Toma. I'm not feeling well. I think I'll go. Hey, I wasn't told about this. Why is he here? The familiar voice made Toma turn around in a flash. Morichika? He looks so different. Wait a second. Besides his clothes, his face looks different. He has like a he has a different hair color too. I think his hair is like is more tame. His hair's more flat. It's not flat, but it's more flat than it usually is. And that's a light color. And it has a lot of color too. Interesting. Isn't he, babe? No, are you joking? This is the truth. Are you saying he's dirty? Is he dirty? I didn't know he was dirty. Wow, he bathed. Like, if that's true, he bathed so that his hair got a shade lighter than usual. Oh my gosh. No, that has to be a joke, right? Okay, you just joking. What are you doing here, Tojo? The two looked at each other, but a ridiculing voice split them apart. I invited them. Why? I've known Niigaki since we were students. I figured we should have dinner once I returned. Oh. Oh, Tojo! You wanted to be a night out with just the two of them. Oh. So it's just a group dinner. Well, I guess that makes sense. No, you wanted a date. That's okay. I'm leaving. Oh, but look how nicely it's all set up. Shut up. No one can eat in this group. Okay, so he doesn't remember his brother. Gosh. How do they feel about each other? Don't be like that, Haruki. Toma's words made the air freeze. Huh? Oh wait, so he doesn't realize him. He doesn't realize him yet. What? Do you know each other? No, they're brothers. Huh? How long has it been since we had dinner together? We're family, so how will you treat me better? Or is it exactly because we're family that you mistreat me? The fucking audacity! The chilling eyes directed at Haruki were downright disparaging. We were also very close, aren't we, Minato? Yeah, please explain this relationship because I'm confused. Please don't touch me. I don't know. I'm very disturbed at the way that Tojo is reacting to Mayuri. Like, girl, what did you do to this poor boy? Please don't touch me. Given the way that you've been acting at the hospital when Monichika Haruki was a child, I'm very concerned about what you did to him. I'm nervous. Tojo, leave with me, or you will let go of his hand. Go ahead, Minato. Shake my hand off. Mayuri, don't bully him like that. But I want to have the dinner with the four of us. Though, I wouldn't mind if you left. You're leaving? Tojo Minato's lips were slightly quivering. He could easily shake off Niigaki Mayuri's slender hand, but he gone pale and was completely frozen in place, as if someone had cast a spell on him. Fine, I'll eat. Haruki aggressively walked to the table and sat down without the waiter's help. Sir. Poor waiter. Sorry about all the commotion. It's all fine now. Please bring us the food. Niigaki Mayuri looked over everyone at the table and cracked a refined smile. Everyone's seated, I see. I ordered a full course for tonight. We have plenty of time before we eat everything. Let's enjoy the night with the four of us. Okay. It's very awkward. Even while eating the hors d'oeuvres that soon came, Tojo Minato and Morichika Haruki didn't say a thing. Hors d'oeuvres, so fancy. And as if they weren't even there, the adults were having a chat over some wine. Oh, you'll be going abroad too? I'm glad we didn't miss each other. A designer who's been good to me asked me to join. Morichika Haruki was lost in thought while eating this matsutake consomme soup. He wondered how he could get out of this. Matsutake. What's matsutake? Matsutake. Matsutake. Oh, it's a mushroom. And I feel like I've looked up consomme soup once, and I keep forgetting what it is. Consomme is a clear soup made from richly flavored stock or broth that has been clarified, a process that uses egg whites to remove fat and sediment. Oh, okay. Yeah, I did look that up, but I forgot what it was. He wondered how he could get out of this, how he could escape the situation without causing trouble for Tojo Minato. Have you ever been outside the country? On a school trip, perhaps? No. My school trip was to Kyoto. That's great too. We should go together sometime. So, you're acquainted with our Haruki, aren't you? You're about the same age, so I imagine you might have gone along. Hey, I'm not as much of an adult as him. What you got? And Tojo Minato was also in a vortex of bewilderment, completely unable to enjoy the meal. With a pit in his stomach, he was desperately thinking of ways to end this peacefully. So, how did you come to know each other? Oh, it's hardly a story worth telling. Why? Is it something embarrassing? Stop, Mayuri. Stop messing with. Oh, is it a secret? Oh, that just makes me jealous. Huh? What? Whisper to me in secret. It's been a while, so there are lots of things I don't know. Drop the act. I know you don't know anything. I don't. Drop the act. You don't care to know anything about me. That's not true at all. I'm afraid you're misjudging me. Indeed. We all want to know more about you. She shook her earrings and smiled while eating a langostino poêlé. Langostino poêlé. So another fancy French dish. But I have no idea what it is. Okay. What is that? Okay, langostino is pasta. So I guess that's Italian. But poêlé looks French. Poêlé means a stove or a frying pan. Okay, so it's a fried pasta, I guess? A pasta cooked in a frying pan? I guess that's what it means? Interesting. That made it look as enchanting as a portrait glimmering in the light. Ha! Not convinced. That's what I said too. What an awkward dinner. This is so awkward. When Haruki looks like he wants to just stand up and leave. Oh? There's a new one coming out. Abroad? I see. Abroad. And Tojo Minato is desperately looking for something that will make this less awkward. Meanwhile, the other two are. Yay! Cheers! I don't know why, but they creep me out. Yes, you're not the only one. Let's talk about something fun. Something that's common between us. Common between us? But that would be... Please don't. MAMIYA! That's the only subject you all share. Don't go there. Tojo Minato is a pitfall. Please don't. Okay. Like, the weather. It's pretty cold lately, isn't it? It is. It is. It is. So there was something else. It's cold. Really cold. I can't bring myself to leave the bed. I get what you mean. I just want to give it and sleep in. Yeah. Yeah. I'm all naked, so I can't move unless I'm covered in a blanket. Huh? Like, girl, did we need that? That's too much information. I love the dynamic that they all have right now in this dinner. Weird, since the ones surrounding me are naked too. Girl, what is going on with you right now? They say people under 20 are like children, have a higher body temperatures. So maybe the cold doesn't bother them. Girl. Girl. What do you mean by that? And explain what under 20 means. Like, please explain what under 20 means. Because I'm concerned about that number. I'm very concerned about that number. Huh? Oh dear, are you okay? Did you bring your inhaler? Oh, whose fault do you think this is? Are you okay, Haruki? He's not answering. Is it so bad that you can't talk? Hingaki, you worked in healthcare. What do you think? I'm fine! Don't mind me. Morichika, you don't have to say it like that. Like what? Was it too loud? What? Huh? It's been so long since I've seen Toma sad. Can I take a photo? You've seen him like this? Like, you've seen him like this before? I never did. Wait, making a photo of me and Haruki. Huh? Can I take one too? I'm really good at it. I can get the most likes in class. Make sure I look more handsome than Haruki. Oh my gosh, Toma and Tojo. They were seemingly hanging by a thread. The dinner continued. Tojo Minato lowered the camera and gasped, clearly impressed. Looking at you two now, you two are very similar. Yeah, I see it now. I love how it even gave me a little chance to like see them both lit up so I can get a chance to take it in. I didn't really see it at first, but I'm seeing it now, especially since they both got blue eyes, like bluish purplish eyes. You really are brothers. Well, yeah. Stop mentioning that, it's annoying. Right. It's your family. I guess it's rude for me to talk about it as an outsider. It's fine, Minato. Thanks for being considerate, though. To be honest, it's been so long since we've last seen each other that I was a bit worried about meeting them just by myself. It takes guts to spout bullshit like that. See, he gets mad like that, so having you around makes it easier to relax. Really? What happened between everyone? I just need to know what happened between the brothers. What happened between Mayuri and Minato? I want this explained. It looks like it put a strain on you, though. I'm sorry. It's fine. If it helps you, I can handle this much. What a shitty act. Thomas the hydrangeas and Haruki's the wisterias. I remember the wisterias. I didn't remember the hydrangeas. Oh, actually, no. I do remember the hydrangeas. Yeah, that is a nice detail. I do remember that, actually. Orichika, what's the problem with your brother? He's the one with a problem with me. He still hasn't forgiven me. Huh, so Toma's the one that had the issue. Huh, what's that about? See, I just can't clear his misunderstanding. Morichika. Tojo Minato. Your family. You have way more fun if you got along. Was completely on Morichika Tomo's side. No! Don't do that! No! The air moved and his position was fixed. No! Tojo, you supposed to be on Haruki. You're supposed to be two peas in a pod. But now that Tomo's entered your life, when Chica squinted his eyes, I'm leaving. Hey! Morichika, isn't this dinner meant to fix your relationship? Is that how you see it? Couldn't this just as well be a dinner meant to help you get along with Mayuri? Well, it's not like I know what happened between you. What happened? The silence that followed was almost painful. As Tojo Minato searched his mind for an answer, a bell-like voice rang out. Please explain, because I want this explained to me too. Yes, Minato. I want to get along with you. And I don't. See? No harm in getting along with it. No harm in getting along with it, Tojo. You're the one who... Hey, Minato. Minato's words were cut short as he froze up. His hand, still holding a knife, was grasped by a feminine hand. The way she bent forward had the grace of swans. The way she bent forward had the grace of swans. Looking at her felt like watching a scene from a movie. Girl, please. Here, say Please stop. In striking contrast to her beauty, she made a close gesture. Oh, what are you doing? This is the place for... Say She brought meat to his lips, clearing them with fat and sauce. Then she slowly turned the fork in a circle. The metal opened a path between his teeth and sealed his movements like a predator catching his prey. Like a snake. She was waiting for Tojo's Minato to move his mouth on its own. His loud chewing filled the silence as everyone at the table watched with bated breath. Why are y'all just looking at this? He tried to make it quiet, but their sensitive ears picked it up with ease. But thought Minato swallowed the food with an audible gulp. Miyagi merely gave him a look with a crescent, looked like a crescent moon. Well done. Taking her time, she took the fork out of his mouth. You ate it so nicely. Good job, Minato. Following those words, his dry eyes began to quiver. Tojo, you okay? Sorry. Tojo! As Minato ran off, Haruki immediately gave chase and found him in the bathroom. He was cupping water from the sink and rinsing his mouth over and over again. It's gonna be dirty. I need to wash it out. Are you okay? You're acting weird. Minato looked like he was about to throw up. Haruki reached out to rub his back, but... Don't touch me! My bad. What's your relationship with Miss Miyagi? Mayuri? We're buds, I guess. People have known each other for a long time. How about you? You know each other? If you don't... She wouldn't do something bad and decent, would she? What's wrong? Nothing. I just can't believe what she did. Oh, I get ya. I'm always left baffled by the weird stuff that she does out of nowhere. But man, there's a time and place for everything. It's unfortunate she took a liking to you. Unfortunate? Can you walk? Maybe you can access some water? It's unfortunate she took a liking to me? The sound of still flowing water was bothering them. An open window somewhere was lending cold air that chilled their backs in an uncomfortable way. The water was gushing out of the faucet with a disquieting sound. Toji Minato's face in the mirror looked like that of a ghost. Thank you. Oh my god. When someone takes a liking to you and rapes you, unfortunate is one way to put it. God. Wait, Tojo! When Haruki went outside after Tojo Minato, an intense wind was holding him back. What do you mean by that? I mean, it was obvious. The thing about words is that once you say them, they can never be taken back. So people are careful about what they say. Despite strong wind between them, Haruki could hear him clearly. It's so they don't have regrets. Talk in a way I can understand. Neither you nor I. Neither of us knew anything, so I guess it's no one's fault. A stinging cold blew through the gap. The streetlights lent long shadows to the two emotionless silhouettes. I was taken advantage of back when I was in elementary school. Girl. Oh my gosh. How is Morichika right now? Morichika is... Oof. Wait, how old is he? Wait. He's like 22, I think. Right? 22? So, I'm trying to see the timeline, right? Yeah, 22, yeah. 22, right? And I'm assuming that Tojo's like 18. at least 17, but I think he's 18, right? Um, so he's 17? Yeah, okay. So I was like, he's at least 17. So 5 year difference. Yeah, I thought it was a 5 year difference. Okay. So yeah, so that means, yeah. So when he was 8, because he said that, so when we was at the downfall, um, when we was at the downfall fireworks explanation, and he said, hey, when did this all happen? This happened when I was in elementary school. I was 8 years old. And then Morichika um, said that he was 13 in the hospital when he met Mayuri. So that means that this event happened while Mayuri was working as a nurse for Morichika. It just happened beforehand, but that must happen like around the same time since it happened in elementary school, right? So I'm just trying to see, like, did Mayuri do this before she met Morichika or after she met Morichika? Or maybe during the time she was knowing Morichika. The snow began to fall. The snow that began to fall hid the expressions. His voice was silent and calm, but seemed to condemn the other. A woman held me down by force, and looking back at it, it was probably sexual assault. Probably. The wind was so cold it made inhaling air difficult. The lady was right there at the dinner table. The snow touched their eyelashes, blurring their vision. She was the one who messed me up when I was little. The sharp air they inhaled through their noses ravaged their lungs. You don't know, did you? You knew nothing about my past or her involvement. You don't know, so I can't exactly blame you for saying something hurtful. It was hard to blink. We all have our hands full of our own pain, as well as that of people around us. It happens. He tried to use a lighter to escape that torturous gaze. That is so embarrassing, Haruki. Don't you mean to look at him while he repeatedly tried lighting it with his cold fingers? That is so embarrassing. You're not gonna get a flame. Huh? The sound of the lighter's wheels spitted made an empty sound as it produced no effect. That is so embarrassing. That lighter's probably broken. Don't you throw away what's no longer useful to you? Oh my gosh. No, Minato. That's the kind of person you are. Right, Mr. Morichika. It's like, obviously, oops, the light in my room went off. Hold on. Okay. So obviously, Mario did something very explicitly violent to to Tojo, right? Something that's like clear sexual assault, rape. But you know, Mayuri was also grooming Morichika in the hospital. Like, she was literally grooming him. But the fact that he doesn't even realize that. Does he not realize that? Is he not going to realize that she was grooming him in the hospital? Like, she might have never done anything, as far as we know, forceful. But she was still grooming him in the hospital. Like, is he ever gonna put two and two together? Why? Was she there? He collapsed on the sofa, ignoring the possibilities that he could mess up his formal clothes. The memo on the table was the same as it was when he left. Instead of putting away the key he just used, he was gripping it in his shaking hand. I can't escape that Minato, drank some water. Ah, Mamiya. Finally noticed the gas mask boy straddling the top of the sofa. Take a cup, pour water into it and drink. And take your time drinking. Make each gulp a small one. Thanks. It's late now. Let's get ready for bed. I wonder if I can. What do you... Chica. Next thing he knew, he said that name. He was a he was a high-handed and easygoing man he didn't quite like. He was also the first one to find out about MAMIYA's, but he was also the first one to find out about Mina's true identity. Why would you say that in front of Toma? Miss Niingaki. Oh my gosh. He wondered if the trust that he had given was nothing but conceit. I mean, I honestly don't think that Haruki had meant anything by it. Like, he wasn't being malicious, but he was still being thoughtless. He wasn't thinking when he spoke at the dinner table and when he spoke to him in the bathroom, but I don't think he did it. He was purposely trying to hurt Tojo. I'm so cold. I will embrace you and warm you. You should also take a hot shower, though. Thanks, MAMIYA. You're the only one who's always nice to me. Indeed. I am the only one who will forever be your ally. Yeah, I know. It's not like me to dwell in the past. I'm having fun now, and that's all that matters. Don't you wish to give the other party a proper punishment? It's been so long that I don't really know how I feel about it. And honestly, I don't want to remember. He opened the curtains and ran his fingers along the outline of the crescent moon. Also, I have Mina now. That's how I can stay strong. I'm no longer the way I was back then, unable to do anything at all. Contract bridge. Okay, so it's over 3 hours, so I'm gonna stop right here because I think that was that's enough for today. So let me. Okay, I saved. Oops. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that was even okay, so even I when it got to that scene at the dinner table with the with Mayuri feeding Tojo, I wanted to quickly read that as soon as possible because that was so uncomfortable. So I had to just quickly just read those lines because I was not trying to dwell on that. Oh my gosh. Okay, so yeah, so it was confirmed. I knew from the very beginning that that's what was the case. But yeah, okay, so it's confirmed. I mean, the way you could immediately tell based on the way that Tojo was acting around her, the way we know how her personality was after she became a nurse with Morichika, and the comment that she made about being naked about 20 people under 20 years old. Like, what does that mean, ma'am? Under 20? What does that number really mean, ma'am? But yeah, so I was like, I was expecting it. But it's still sad. Still sad. Still sad. So yeah, I'm gonna have to ruminate on that and let that settle in my mind. So you know, I can come back next week and have you ready to face a lot more stuff that's gonna happen. I'm pretty sure a lot more crazy stuff is gonna happen in Doomsday Dreams. So let me deal with that, and then I'll come back, and then I'll get ready to deal with something else. But yeah, thank y'all very kindly for coming. I'm really excited to continue the rest of Doomsday Dreams. Trying to see who else we might meet. I don't know if we're gonna meet Samejima and Arisungawa, but I'm curious to see how they're gonna be and how we might not. Well, you might not see them, but and I want to say also on Wednesday, I mentioned Nameless, the one that we must recall. That's the new game I want to play on Wednesday, and to give a brief summary of what the game is, it's an ultimate game, and it takes place. It's a girl whose parents work abroad. They own business trips all the time. And her grandfather passed away soon before the start of the story of the game. So she started collecting ball jointed dolls, like Crowy dolls. Like Crowy Doll is an actual company, and they partner with the Ultimate game to make this. And also, this game is made by the same people who made Mystic Messenger. So if you heard of Mystic Messenger, and if you played it, if you liked it, you might like this too because it's the same creators, and they did a real good job with the story. But she collected Crowy dolls, and one day those Crowy dolls came to life, and those basically become her, they'll provide companionship and people to live with at home in place of her grandfather and her family that's no longer, that doesn't really, her mother and father don't really live with her. And each of those dolls has their own story, their own, like some of them are used and some of them are new. So that you can tell that the new ones and the used ones have different experiences. And you probably tell what the used dolls might have gone through as used dolls. So yeah, it's a very interesting concept, a very interesting, touching story, and each of the routes are linked to each other. So each route doesn't really end as its own story. It's like connected to the other ones. So you have to play through all of them, and you get the true ending. And I don't know. I still think about the true ending. It's so touching, and it made me think about it too because I won't say it's not giving me too much, but just someone who's owned dolls and stuffed animals and stuff like that. Be reminded of that, even though I watched the playthrough of this like a couple years ago, but it made me just think about that and think about how they, it just made me think about how my toys might have felt, even though they're not human, but it just made me feel like that. It made me feel about how toys feel about being toys. But yeah, it's a really interesting game, so if you're interested in that, I'll be streaming that on Wednesday. And then the rest of the week will be the same. So yeah, thank y'all very kindly for coming. Much obliged, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye. Have a good night.